Hey, folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Songs of Six. Now, in theory, y'all saw the last episode yesterday, but for me, it has been 12 days since I last recorded. I really bulk recorded a lot because I couldn't stop playing. Although I think there was a little bit of a mental fry out that was happening in the last couple episodes, at least. So it was good to step away, and this gave me a chance to actually start catching up on some feedback, because I basically recorded everything until now before anything went live. Now, a couple of things. First of all, let's address these noble chambers, because I had not noticed that while plopping things down, that the insulation level wasn't quite right. Now, one question I have, is there a way, once a structure is constructed, to see what the insulation level is? Because I can't see it in the UI. And I don't know, like if I go into maintenance mode, no, because I think the low insulation leads to higher maintenance, which is particularly rough for the noble houses that are fancy. So anyway, as you can see here, I've gone ahead and deconstructed a few things. And so here's the problem for those of you who didn't notice. If I go and build a chamber and plop it down here, right? Insulation 100%, great. And even if I do this and they have a shared wall, right here, here, these two chambers would have a shared wall, and you can see insulation at the top still says 100%. But when I scrooge them together, it drops to 72%. So these were no good. So all I'll do is I won't have the triple wide hallway over here. I'm going to trash these buildings and then just rebuild them like this. So they have a shared wall and like that. So it's going to be a narrow one tile wide hallway over there, but it will lead to full insulation values, which seems better. So yeah, we'll have to do a little deconstruction there. What else? Someone last time I streamed said, like, are you aware that you trashed your weaver? That has apparently been fixed since then, because we do have two weavers over here. So at some point, I think I was operating without a weaver as I rebuilt some things. And I think in one of the more recent episodes that happened, I think I was like, oh yeah, I don't have a weaver, and went and built that. So we do seem to have that. So that's okay. And then the other thing is the research. Now, I have talked about it a few times. The first time I played Songs of Six, I got really bitten hard by how labor-intensive research is and how there is really a limit to how much innovation it can make. And I'd said from the start, when I was starting this, is I really want to wait until my city was well-established so that the benefit of each point of research really pays for the researchers, right? Because if I'm building a research lab that's got 50 people in it, well, you're sort of hoping it reduces the overall labor of the rest of your city by about 50 people. And you need a certain critical mass for it. I think we've been there for a little bit, but yeah, we're gonna start doing that. In fact, since I'm planning on building some laboratories pretty quickly, I'm gonna start spending some of this. Actually, here's a question. If I want to build laboratories, I mean, we'll build enough. What is the next one? Hang on. What is the second tier building? I think it's under administration. Library. So, okay, laboratories now. Laboratories. And then library. Which I can unlock with 30 innovation. Okay. Because one of my things is like, well, let's make sure we've got enough for this for the knowledge. And we do have now. I could go and unlock this immediately. But I think our first lab will probably go and contribute innovation to lead to this. So what I'm thinking, I'm going to spend some points right now on probably more grain production. Oh, you know what happened? Unpaused. I'm wondering if some of these numbers, thank you, autosave, might take a little tick. Well, what I'll do is I'll put a little bit into basic grain farming, which we already did a little bit. I'm going to put, how much are 4 points per? I think only the first one asks for approval. Okay, let me go to here. Okay, that does finish the basic grain farming. The next level is more expensive, although it's still quite... Oh, the next level is the one that adds tools in. Yeah, so let's do this. Get some more raw grain farming. I might spend more on the bakeries as well to increase the bread production, because it would be nice to have a bigger stockpile of food to keep the pops going. Right now, we do have 100 workforce available. Oh, that was one of the other things. One of these, I guess probably this woodcutter at some point was set to about like half production. And when I copied it, I didn't realize it keeps that production ratio. So I had all these woodcutters that weren't full of people. I mean, the efficiency per person was fine, but we weren't making use of all the space. Anyway, I've gone and cranked all these up to their maximum workload, and actually I've gone and turned off These two. Well, this one was already off. I've turned off this one as well, just to keep lots of extra odd jobbers, because it's not like we're short of wood right now, and I want to make sure to boost our construction speed a little bit. We'll get some housing set up for all our homeless people. The embassy coming in is going to be good. That's going to occupy a fair number of people, but that's okay. Anyway, and then, yeah, I'm going to build our labs probably over here. I think I'm going to do a little research district over here, which seems nice. But let's go and try to remember what the hotkeys are for this game. Right, in this game, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 for the speeds. Not tab, which is what it is in Auction Not Included, and not the F keys, which is what it is in RimWorld. I forgot how joyful it is to just watch all the people going around. Oh, there's also a suggestion that maybe we could rename the nobles rather than rename everyone, and that's not a bad idea. We'll probably go and do that, but let me focus on our reconstruction first here. Right, we've got a new hospital coming in, the big physician. We will need some workers for that. That's going to help with some of the health problems, which is going to be lovely. I had a little physician somewhere, right? That's the Weaver. Oh, right, and I have a little embassy already. If I go over here, right, the embassy points are set to 39, which theoretically will bring us up to 2.5. Yes, I need some more embassy area points, but that'll get there. I love the little boats. Someone recently asked me in a live stream, like, what I might want to add or remove, say, from Dwarf Fortress if I could do anything. And I'd said something about, like, it'd be nice to see the caravans and stuff on the world map. And it is, and that is definitely true, because looking at them now, that is really lovely. Oh, also, if I'd settled my town on the coast, apparently it would have opened up more trading partners immediately. That might have been kind of nice. Oh, wait, let's go up to the fastest speed, although I won't go super turbo speed for the moment. Watch all these things get constructed. It's so lovely. I don't think we have any shortages of any of the material that we need. I think everything here is chooching fine. We don't have a huge amount of fabric sitting around, but we do have a net positive there, so that's good. And yeah, the grain, we still have the negative number right now. And then bread is going up, although that'll stop if we do run out of grain, but I think that's still fine for the moment. Oh, here's winter coming in. I actually feel a chill coming over my body seeing that. Funny how much we can influence. Okay, big ol' physician. 11, what am I saying? No available services. Oh, are they all in use? Have all the stations been claimed? Possibly, yeah. And then getting upgrades for these might be nice. There you go, hitting tab again. You know what? I should only play one game ever, not get confused about hotkeys. Okay, that'll never happen because I get very quickly bored about things. Okay, so our chambers have now been cleared. I'm gonna let the current. Oh, you need gems. We were going to mine gems. Was I currently importing gems? So I have a few export depots, and I have some import depots over here. What do we have? You're bringing in eggs, you're bringing in tools, you're bringing in metal, you're bringing in booze. More booze. I might have done a one-time purchase of gems. I think what I should do is I should probably set up an import for the gems. Okay, and actually, self-confuzzled here. Where are the other import stations? Down here, yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, yes, I'm going to build another one of these. Right there. And I'll tab Quill. Let's get built. We have lots of odd jobbers, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem. And what we'll do is we'll set like an import to like half stockpile of gems. Well, actually, how many gems could I store right now? 320. You know what? That's probably fine. I mean, it's going to be fairly pricey. But we'll import a few. I don't know. Should it be a one-time jump? I don't know. A little trickle. How many do we need for this? 21 to build. Well, what I could do is just import like a tiny amount and it'll just keep getting pulled in. That might be safer rather than over purchasing on gems. We'll just keep, we'll set a small target, but it'll be a semi-frequent. Maybe I'll just go like a quarter. Yeah, I can't set it until it's built. And I do like games where you can, like, while you're waiting for the blueprint, you can go and set them up, because otherwise you put them down and you go and do other things and you forget to come back and set them. I mean, maybe that's more of a me problem, but it's not only me problem. And yeah, I'm not going to plop down any more chambers until we have the gems sorted. All right, let's go to super ultra fast. Okay, so that's done. Nothing. So you're going to accept gems right over here. Import level. Okay, they're laggy. Import capacity 2.4, but it's based on the stockpile. Currently import 93. Okay. Now, I think they import by the crateful, right? Should I just set it to 80? I don't know. You know what? Actually, what I'm going to do... There you go. I'm going to set it to 100. So that's what we're going to target to keep around. They'll come in. That'll enable these chambers to finish. I guess what I could do right this moment is I could go and finish this wall. Because, I mean, these were going to get plopped down when I build the next buildings anyway. But right now, they're totally open. So let's go ahead and plop down those walls. So that's going to be okay. All right, and over here, yeah, a bunch of tools. Where's the tools in the sidebar? Right over here. I've got 119 stored, which isn't quite enough to finish this, but we are importing them, so that should be fine. Okay. And yeah, looking forward. Now the embassy is done. Looking forward to... Oh, see here the installation is listed. But there isn't... It isn't. Huh. Here it's listed. Wow. Is it just a quirk of the Chambers tooltip specifically that it doesn't show you insulation? Why is that? That might have helped me notice the problem. I mean, it was right there during the construction phase, right? It was there for all to see. That's a grand ceiling. That is not a grand wall. I missed that one. It's like the doorway over here, so that's the ceiling over there. You guys are waiting on the chickens. So we got some coming in. Does it tell us here if anything's coming in? No. Inbound 99. Yes, good. Okay. And yeah, they ain't cheap, but I think that's fine. Okay. Lots of new immigrants ready to come in, which is nice. Well, we did use up a bunch of workforce. We'll also use more when the hospital is done, and we will need some for the research thing. Do I just want to yoink them in now? How many more right now? Oh, just 16 more, which isn't much either way. You know what? We'll take it. Keep up the odd jobbers. I wonder if I need more furniture construction. Actually, wood is trending downwards, apparently. I mean, it looks pretty full to me, but yeah. And same thing with fiber. It's trending downwards, apparently. Okay. And then the grain is... Okay, see, the net number goes down. I think it does take a while because the harvest and things like that to update some of their numbers. That is entirely possible. And these grain farms, are they all at full worker... See, it can be increased. Can't be set to auto. Workload's 100%. Today, 84%. I think these have all been set... I could updo each one of these by 1. What's the... That is workload. Oh, because it's a plus minus over here. Durr. Should I go and boost these? I'm betting... Okay, let's do it. I'm betting this will end up tanking the workload in a silly way. I have to remember that the ones that are at 96 and 98 are fine as is. Let's see what this says about the workload overall if we watch that. All right, we still have the range people. We still have some corpses. Ooh, how's our graveyard doing? We have one, been a while. We have this guy here, it is full, and this one over here is also full. Oh, all right, we've lost a nobleman. Master of woodcutters. It's interesting. Replace doesn't actually do anything. Okay. Now, I don't think it matters who I yoink, but it really does feel like we should elevate one of our woodcutters to that. So, congratulations. Wait. Oh, did it auto-replace? Because we're still at 10 of 10. Oh, it did auto-replace. All right. What is the... Oh, can you still have the rank? I have 2 master woodcutters. I thought the rank was supposed to go away on death. Maybe if I just X'd out? Maybe here it was like, no, let's fully replace. And I do some promotions, but I was waiting on that. What is Taxmari versus Sparbar? It's not a race. It's not their family name. Why can't I... Oh, I guess I can do this. Oh, well, hold on. Pause a sec. Okay, I have no idea who it's highlighting. Is it you? Yes. What is it? Taxmari thing? Not gonna be under fulfillment. Yeah. What does that mean? That's their name. If there's a sub-race thing, I don't see it. Doesn't mean it's not literally right in front of my goddamn face, but I don't see it. Okay. Right. Escape also doesn't cancel that. Okay. Gems. There we go. 53 gems. And there you go. So this one is coming in now. Good. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I won't do the control. And then, yeah, that's fine. This is legal, but we lose the installation. Okay. Do that. And then same thing here. 100%. Good. Do I set them all up? Yeah. All right. We'll set them all up. And there. And there. And then we're back up to 10 houses, so all our nobles will have somewhere to live. A little courtyard here, a little bit of a narrower spot there, but that's fine. I don't know. Let's make sure. Stone. This. That. Do that. That. And I don't know what we're doing in the middle yet. I'll put a little path like that as well. Oh, and this, so it all matches. It does that. Okay, we might end up plopping something that goes on top of the path, which is why I'm not paving the entire area. So we'll just do this for the moment. And then we can keep the supply of gems, which does actually make people happy because they like having the riches. Pull in a few more people. We still have a lack of housing, but they're working towards it. We shouldn't be short on material. It's just a question of getting there. Yeah, we got the stone. It's about bringing things. We're probably at the point where what I need is a improved logistics setup for moving some things around, some haulers and things like this. But I'm not entirely sure about where and how to do that. But you can tell, like, by how slow this is, that this is quite far from the center of which we have most of the resources. So we're feeling that pain. And yeah, a few little haulers. Well, we have, hold on. We do have the warehouse here. Now employ over 15 grain farms. Oh, okay, that's nice. We'll have to take a look at the efficiency of that. We do have this, and it is set to yoink. We do have a little bit of stone in the area. Yeah, so things are being brought over. You are set to auto? Yes. 33 people are employed here, which actually makes a lot of sense, because you're probably having to yoink a lot of stuff right now for all the construction. That'll probably mellow out afterwards. All right, grain farms. Oh, that's 20 over here. Still sitting at 100. So maybe this is fine. Like, maybe we're wasting a little bit of labor. But you know what? I was going to say, as long as it doesn't dip below 90% workload, maybe this is better. Maybe I'm getting no extra grain than I was. Certainly the grain is going down. But we will be dropping some more research in there. Okay, finish this hospital. All the material is in place. We're just waiting for the construction. All right, we can go back up to fastest speed. That's fine. Oh, I like the little... wonder what play they're putting on. I just went and watched Hades Town. Not a live performance. The what do they call the... Is it like pro recording or something? I don't know. The recorded version that then they just showed in the local movie theater. It was really fun. Maybe that's what they're putting on. Probably not, because I don't think the jazz age has been invented yet. So possibly not that. Stalls over here. Load on the wells are fine. Load on the stage. It's interesting. We got a workload, but not a load. But the services are mostly there, so that seems to be fine. All right, keep on chooching over here, please. Odd job. Workforce definitely did go down. More dead bodies around. Clearly have to build another grave. Can we do a cremation place? Just to take care of that forever? All right, hospital's about to finish. I don't know if we'll have enough workers to handle you. You need 20 caretakers. Well, gonna be close. All right, there's the 20. We still have a few odd jobbers. I wonder, do we need another big daycare? Is that one of our big limiting factors as well? I don't know where our daycares are. What category? Or is it called nursery? I don't remember. I don't think it's under this category. Is it under this one? Daycares. 2. Oh, thank you, yearly reward. Installation workload 67. Services. The load's yeah, okay. They're both at 100% load. So the service is available, but that's because the people aren't using it continuously. I think it's at some point during the day, these were maxed out. Yeah, well, it's currently maxed out now. So we'll definitely need to build another one. This will also help free up more workers. So, oh my god. That's why I got to play the games in a batch so that my muscle memory is working. I think I will just copy. And what about putting it over here? That seems kind of fine to me. Is that lined up? That's lined up. Okay, I think I'm fine with that. And oh, it doesn't quite line up over here, but so be it. Maybe another good place for some pretty decorations, but we'll put that down for the moment. Okay. Then yeah, we don't have the new research yet. Is there... Yeah, the grain is nearly out. Oh no, now it's net positive on grain. Okay. And then the bread is currently going down. Ooh, a bunch more people want to join. Okay, well, we're going to accept that right away. That's good. We need the workers. Housing's coming in, which is going to satisfy people. Good. And yeah, I think another daycare will free up a bunch more workers as well. I don't know what kind of ratio we should look for. Right, this was put down in planning mode. We're still fine on actually our raw stone input, so I don't need this yet. It was just to make sure we don't overlap it. Yeah, so I think the next thing, once this is done, in fact, maybe I'll put down the lab building now, because our construction's pretty well caught up. We still have a bunch of homeless people. But I think I'm going to put down my first lab. So I was doing some little layouts. And what I think I'm going to do, because I could build a big structure and then put a little reinforcements. I couldn't find anything that was any better one way or another than just, if I just go and build a building. Actually, I'm not even sure I need it to be 7. I think it was kind of going to be fine at like 6 over here. Because if I go with these stations. Oh, also, I'm going to make sure. Yeah, okay, I'm on plain stone. Good. Because if I put down chambers with the fancy stones, it was messing with things. I hope all the chambers were built with fancy stones. Like, if I do this, so I'm like, I can chain this, right, and do this. But then it was awkward to put in the walls. And I mean, maybe I'd save a little bit of construction material. But the nice thing about this is very straightforward to build. And I can just go and plop down a few more, maybe with one little alley. So I can make these little blocks of 54 scientists with 54 innovation in each one. And that seemed nice. So I'll construct this. And yeah, what we'll do is we'll just end up building a huge series of these as we go. You've got a shortage of... When you have the materials... Oh, it's a cut stone. Okay. So cut stone over here. We are slowly producing the cut stone. We are going to need some amount for constant maintenance. But I think right now it's just... Yeah, we're just waiting for the backlog. And I think that's okay. These are built and that should be fine. More people are willing to come in. I'm going to do it. Because while the homelessness problem is pretty substantial... We are going to be employing, we know we're going to be employing 54 people here really, really soon. And then the hospital over here, right, I do allow fabric as well, which is good. We don't allow the opiates because we don't do that yet, but the fabrics should make a pretty big difference. And yeah, lots of people are in here right now, but hopefully, between the new physician, hopefully improving the health situation a little bit. I mean, overall, the health is still, poor. It's gotten better. We do have a lot of corpses, though. Maybe I should go and build the extra cemetery immediately. Where was it? Did I not build the big one out here somewhere? If I zoom out, can I see it? Oh, right over here. Oh, right. Hold on. I don't need to build a new one. I just need to go and tweak this one. Yeah, employees will be fired temporarily. I don't think it's going to kick out the corpses or anything. Resting place still holds the dead and cannot be removed. Deactivate the room and allow the corpses to decompose. Okay, so decomposes does happen. But I screwed myself on here. Okay, then I will deactivate this room. So once the corpses decay, then I'll be able to build, I'll be able to change it. That, I'm really sad. I mean, it made sense to not overbuild it. I really like the planning. I mean, I guess I could have could have built a series of graveyards that was sort of scrooched together to look like one big one. Do I build a tiny one right now to deal with the corpses that are sitting around? Where's the small graveyard? Somewhere over here. Oh, there it is. It's still kind of cute. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and duplicate this somewhere. Just to do that. In fact, I could build it over here and then go and, let it fill up, then deactivate it. This area, I can't remember what saving this place for. Oh, I guess for more of this, more grain farming later. Maybe, you know what? I don't know if people come and visit the graveyards. Resources there? I don't know. I'm going to build one here. On that road. And then... oh, there is some metal ore, which we may or may not care about. But maybe I shouldn't cover up. I don't know. All right, we'll build that. Take care of the corpses that are on the road. Deactivate this. So it is quite clear that some of these, they do decay. I don't know if there was anywhere else in the game that indicated that, but based on what was going on there, it's quite clear that it does decay. And presumably when the grave's emptied, someone new was being scooched in. But if I do just make this bigger, then maybe this would be enough to maintain the churn that's going on. But yeah, deactivate it for now until I can go and remodel it. Then I'll do that. In the meantime, we might need a few more of these temporary graveyards, but it might work out to build a bunch more of these small ones. To cover the dead, and then when we get the big one going on, then what we do is we deactivate all these, wait for all the corpses to decay, then go and dismantle all these. And I kind of like that plan. Meanwhile here, yeah, we're good on cut stone, we're definitely good on wood, furniture's fine as well, so that'll get constructed. We got 90 people ready to go. Let's go and bring the speed up, please. Okay, so we do need some more housing blocks, but as long as people aren't too miserable with their situation. Yeah, and then we need the military. But hopefully we can just keep paying people off for a little bit, because it feels really cheap to pay them off. It was like, yeah, it felt really trivial to do it. I mean, I know it hurts all of our hearts to do the payoff, but it does feel fine. And you're waiting, right, for the cut stone. I mean, maybe I should have done these one at a time, because if they're splitting up the cut stone, then that's like a little annoying and inefficient, but... What is the next thing I'm going to do? I mean, we still want to focus on industries that have a lot of people in them. I mean, heck, what I might do first is unlock the library. Insufficient workers. There we go. Excellent. And I'll bring in a few more people. So if I built another one of these right now, I would be out of odd jobbers. What I'm going to do is keep getting some more efficiency boosts, actually. Maybe, yeah, I won't worry about the lab quite, or the library quite yet. I could increase our furniture production, because that would lead to more sales, which might be nice. I don't really need more stone production. I guess hold on. Maybe I'll go with the plan, improve the bakeries. Because we want to boost our population, which means we'll need to eat more food, which will do this. And if we have more food safety, we'll go with that. Okay, I think I will do that. Bakery. Oh, your affected industries are too small for this technology to be a good investment. That's not right. What? What? Wait, hold on. Is this already maxed? Is this all full and blue in the background? Yeah, level 10, 10. Oh, so that's just a weird tooltip. Okay. This one, it's more expensive. This isn't about tools. This is... oh, that's the bakery upgrade. That will be a profitable investment. As if you employed 2.6 for each point in here. Okay, let's go and spend all the innovation I currently have on the skilled baking now. Oh, is this maxed out? 4-4. Okay, there you go. So that's going to increase the rate of the baking, which was already net positive, but it'll give us a bigger food stockpile a little bit more consistently. And let us, more people will be coming in, which will lower the food stockpile, but so be it. Okay, a few extra graves are there. I'm wondering about starting like a new housing block somewhere else. Or, okay, I'm going to be expanding out over here for the gems. Oh, look at everyone going for a bath. I guess it's hot right now. Yeah, getting the gem mining is nice. Now, I kind of probably want to keep this area for pastures and stuff. Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, let's assume we want to get some local gem mining now. Come in, cool. Okay, so we're going to go mines. Oh, right, I forgot I have to unlock this. Oh, and then which tech is that? Or which resource? It is innovation. I need 50 innovation for that. Dang, okay. Well, I mean, I could disable some of the other things. This is still presumably accruing. Got 12 right now, and I think I can fit 54. You know what? I think we're going to have to build a second lab more or less immediately. I wonder if upgrading the lab upgrade is nice. Wait, hold on. Employ 50 in laboratories. Good. Usage is this enabled? Use 2 times as much. Stored fetch 0. Okay, now it's enabled. Yeah, you can use clay bricks. We make clay bricks. Well, that's currently going down. I don't think we're employing the max of our clay pit building. If I recall correctly, that was one that could take a lot of people, and we're only doing a fraction of it, yes? Oh, no, we did actually max it out at some point. I wonder if that's worth investing in. I mean, we're fine right now. But okay, so now you can fit more stuff. Do we go gems next? Kind of feel like maybe. We wouldn't have to import them. We could possibly sell them and make a ton of cash and use that to boost something else. Plus, again, I think somewhere in here is like we have riches, and we're happy about that. Gems, which can be quite a lot, actually. Yeah, like by your plebeians. They don't even get it. They just love that it's been stockpiled. They love the shiny things being stockpiled. Okay, I think that's probably what's going to happen then. 115, but I guess it's showing the total of both. Although this looks like 100 to me, and it's reporting 115. Is 115 how much I've slotted in? Oh, that includes the administration. That's what it is. So some of these are unlocked with administration. A shul? Allows us to educate our children in a school. Which does what? Caravans. Innovation in long-distance caravan enable us to trade for less toll. Oh, that actually is going to be really nice, and it's fairly cheap per thing. Executions. Guards, although this is with innovation. Right, this is administration, yeah. Prisons, stocks, work safety. Draft up some protocols. We'll keep accidents at bay. It says it wouldn't benefit us. That's interesting. We could boost the embassy. Apparently you get 0 more per worker. Well, I don't understand. We have workers in the embassy. Improved curriculum. Better limit childhood. I don't know what this does, but I'm betting it's valuable. Should we just try it? All right. We have unlocked the shul. Used by children to increase their education. Indoctrination is 5 times faster than the listed value. School needs paper and employed tutors to operate. I still don't understand what it does. Is there, I wonder, is there like a desire for schools? There's daycare. I technically wouldn't mind stocks. I don't see schools in here. All right, those services. Oh, indoctrination. Okay, enlightenment. That's regarding your education level and boosts surrounding it. Education level of your citizens. Increased by having them go to school when young and universities when adults. Plebeians don't care about this, and its value has no effect on fulfillment. At the bottom, is it implying that we'd get more administration, innovation, and knowledge? Indoctrination. Instead of teaching useful things, education facilities can instead focus on patriotism. Okay, so that's a thing. I'm not entirely sure if the schooling mattered. What is... oh, the study limit. Maximum enlightenment. High enlightenment gives diminishing returns, meaning high limit will take longer to achieve. I don't know. Should I build it next to the laboratories and things? Maybe I'll build it here? I mean, I don't like that it doesn't give any fulfillment. Okay, let me drag out a largish area. And then what we'll do is trim it back, but we'll see. Okay, so this is presumably services. So this is where the students study. Huh. Interesting layout. Can't do that. Okay. And then shelves and carpets both add to efficiency. I kind of like the idea of using carpets along here. I design this. There's a lot for the efficiency to get there. And then, you know what, we'll build some shelves on the other side there. We get quite a lot more. I guess because they're more substantial. Well, I want to build a double row of benches. I think I do. Although, let me do that and then build shelves over here. That and like that, 100%. And then we're going to shrink down this building. Oh, right, that became invalid. You need access all around. There might be a slightly better way to plop those. If I do this, does that invalidate anything? No, that is valid. Okay, 100%. And then I'll build a door there and on the other side. All right, let's build a school, which needs paper, which we do have. Hey! This might be completely pointless for... Maybe the humans don't care about schooling, but... Well, let's put it down. We're still waiting for the cut stone, yes, and some fabric, which we do have, so that's okay. We got the workers there. And, yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and immediately build another lab. Oh, shift. So, if I were to do this... I think, even though we're not really getting a preview, that eliminates this wall, and presumably we would have some poor support situation. So I could build this. They could share the wall. And that would be fine. Or I could go... Oh, wait, that's... Yes, shared wall. This would be a double wall, which there's no point in doing that. I could do this and put in a little alleyway. But maybe I'll do the shared wall here. Because then we have the alleyway there, which will be quite nice. And so maybe I'll build another pair afterwards. But let's build this up one at a time. We have just enough workers to do this and have a few to spare. Although some of them, I guess, are going to go and become tutors over here. Okay. These chambers, emissary points low. And we no longer employ enough emissaries. I mean, they're there. Did we just run into our cap? But are you still building it? Or did you hit it? Oh, we can give you more stuff as well. Okay. Well, tell you what. Let me give you fabrics to increase the amount of points you do. Because that should help with the supply. And I still don't remember. I found like the shortest way. I guess that's maybe the shortest click here. Available -1. Sure, but we're nearly there. Oh, actually, the opinion's high enough, so we can become colleagues, which will lower the tariff. And, okay, you do need a little bit of a boost. A little bit of an extra bribe. Although I think some of these rates get better as you go. If I just... Yeah, let me offer you a bunch of furniture. Mouse wheel that? No. So I can type in 400, 370, 350. Oh, okay, very close there. Oh, I guess there's the barter one. Although I think that... I can't remember if the default's to adding money. I guess it adds anything, but there you go. Have some furniture. We'll become colleagues. Now we have more trading partners. What we want to do... we got little faces? No, the faces are always the same. Ooh, you guys are... Well, you're small, but... Trade agreement would be nice. If I click barter here, 13,000 bucks. You know what? It's fine. You know what? That's going to save me some clicks. So we're going to do this. I would like to do that. So you want some of the booze and quite a lot of money. I will accept. Now, the further away they are, I think the more tolls there are. So I think it increasingly becomes expensive. Okay. You guys, we might need to just boost your mood. Like, I don't know if we need more colleagues necessarily. But boosting opinion would theoretically improve some of those rates. Let me come back to you. We'll bank up some extra cash and resources and maybe it'll be fine. But now, if I come back to my town here and we go and look at some of our trading setup. Like here, now you can see... Yeah, we don't have the trade agreement over there. But yeah, so we'll find much better prices for some of these things. We put a limit over here on exporting our pottery. I wonder if I should go and be like... I'll set, because right now 300. Tell you what, we're willing to sell pottery as cheap as 250. And then over here, this is our livestock. Yeah, which we don't have a limit on. That's interesting. Right, but we keep a certain stockpile. Maybe I should just do that. Maybe I should be like, you know what, we don't need these limits. We're just keeping half stockpile worth, and we've got these yoinks over here. Yeah, maybe we just do that. It's interesting, it doesn't actually go to 0. Huh. I mean, I can presumably type it. Oh, I can't, but... Huh. So it starts at 0, but you can't actually go back to 0. An odd little interface choice. Exporting grain. Right, I didn't have a limit on this. Is this... Right, that's the pick. That's here. Full limit. Yeah, so these are warehouses that have grain. Leave them at least half full. And we don't have... Yeah, we're out of grain, so okay. But that is set correctly. And then possibly more interesting is the purchasing over here, because we will be purchasing the best price for this. So our finances should be improving. Being out of grain is net plus 1,000. So you say. The display on that is definitely a little bit wonky from time to time, but sure. I could see ourselves investing even more in our grain production. But yeah, so really, I could change that export to something else. Hell, I could export fabrics right now, because apparently we're doing a bunch of that. I think what we might do is increase like our clothing storage. I don't know, but you know what? I guess I'll change this to be like, fine, let's export fabric. That's paper, right? Fabric. Oh, wait, that was import. What did I just cancel? Was this my egg one? Ah! No! Can I zoom? This is my egg import. Which, do I want that? I guess it's fine. I don't know. Yeah, I'll still do it. I'll still import them eggs. Sure. It was the... One of these is exporting grain? Yeah, right over here. I will change you to exporting fabric. Can I clear these? Can I right-click to clear? No. Oh, right-clicking definitely didn't do what I wanted. Oh, it's this and remove. You know what? Let me just reset these just to get things. What is that? Paste current settings, right. But if we do this, it autofills those. And I'll still say, like, listen, for anything that's got the material, leave it at least half full. Mostly it's this warehouse fabric, because the central ones, honestly, maybe I don't want to pull from the central ones at all, because the central ones mostly are going to be pulling from the fabric one. Oh, I can use this user interface. This is presumably another central warehouse. There's the fabric one there. Yeah, we'll have to rename maybe warehouse 14. But, oh, okay, that didn't get me back to the screen where I was. I don't have to set anything here because we're not just yoinking anything. All we're importing is from the warehouse fabric, or the fabric warehouse. We want to leave it half full, and otherwise no price limits or anything. We can just go and dump excess fabric. Okay, that seems fine to me. Where is warehouse 14? So yeah, this is supposed to be another central warehouse. So we'll call this central 4. Oh, didn't mean to decrease everything. Central 4. Okay. So yeah, I don't generally want to yoink from those. All right, this is... Oh, it's not full, which is good. And then, yeah, if we went and found our big one over here... Available 3. Yeah, okay, so they do decay, but we'll probably have to wait a while for them to be completely empty so I can make the change. I didn't realize I wouldn't be able to make the lab changes, and that's unfortunate. So you need a little bit more fabric and then some construction time, and you just need a little bit more wood delivered and then some construction time. We have lots of odd jobbers. Okay, that's good. I still don't know. I'm waiting. I reposed the question in the Discord because, again, at some point, apparently I'd copied a building. I think what I'd done is I'd used the copy area and maybe hadn't included the walls on something, but I don't know. I couldn't find it visually in the map. So maybe it's something I've already corrected and everything has walls that's supposed to have walls. I'm not sure. Because these are walls. Yeah, maybe it already got corrected, but I don't know. I reposed the question in Discord of, does anyone remember what buildings supposedly didn't have walls that I might need to fix up? These are fine. These are internal walls. And I guess I could, I don't know if there's a list. I can go here and find a lot of buildings, but I don't know if there's a way to see like a global installation list other than mousing over everything. And weirdly, I'm still confused as to why the chambers don't actually list their installation in here. There's no way to confirm that things are working with these, but I think now with the internal wall, I think they're okay. We'll see. Anyway, I'm going to go and put a cut in here. Folks, thanks a lot for watching. Thanks a lot for continuing with the series, which I'm loving so much. I'm so happy to be playing again. And it's been 12 days since the last time I played this, and it's great to be driving back in. It is a lovely, lovely, lovely game, and I'll probably record a few episodes back to back today. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.